if you want to plan for the future, we can help your dreams come true. A degree that gets you the right job. It's affordable and easy for you. Asnuntuck Community College. Friendly people that know who you are. Asnuntuck Community College. A college so close that can take you so far.
Welcome to Asnuntuck's Changing Lives. My name is Mary Bidwell. I'm the Associate Director at Asnuntuck's Advanced Manufacturing Technology Program. We're here to talk tonight about our three Advanced Manufacturing Technology certificates. One of them is in welding, electromechanical, and in machining. Our program started 20 years ago. The first program to be started was in machining, and then we began to offer welding and electromechanical programs after that. The program started with 5 manufacturing companies who got together, realizing that there was a need for manufacturers in the state to have trained workforce, and so Asnuntuck was able to be that school to open up and begin a program. In our program, we have internship opportunities where our students are able to do internship second semester, where many of those graduates, when they finish, are placed, and we have a 90% job placement rate with the companies that students intern with. We last year were able to graduate 120 machinists, 60 welders, and 20 electromechanical. We currently just built a brand new facility where we were able to now double that ability to train people and earn certificates. Our certificates have college credit associated with them, and students are able to then go on and earn an associate's degree in manufacturing technology programs that then have a pathway to Central Connecticut State University to earn their bachelor's degree. We also do a wide variety of incumbent worker training with area businesses. We have many partnerships with area businesses and are able to either have our instructors go out to companies or have employees come directly to Asnuntuck to get training. And the people we have here tonight, our instructors, will tell you maybe a little bit more about that. The first instructor we have here is Rick Munroe. He is our department head for the welding program, and he's going to talk a little bit about our program at Asnuntuck and the options available for students.
Good evening, Mary. I'm Rick Munroe. I'm the welding instructor for Asnuntuck. Our program consists of 2 semesters where we can take a student from never striking an arc right to becoming a certified welder. The first semester they come in and we introduce shielded metal arc welding and the different theory behind it, what makes it work, how to set up the machine, and give them the hands-on part of it. It's usually about 9 hours per week that they're in the booth, plus they're learning theory behind it, metallurgy, SolidWorks, which Chris will talk more about that, and what actually getting their hands into the booth, working with the machines and learning how to weld. In the second semester, we kind of branch off into where are they going to end up, what industry are they going to make a career in, whether it's construction or fabrication, aerospace, or it could even be an inspection, depending on where they want to end up. So the second semester, we refine their skill even more. We introduce more processes from shielded metal arc, which is stick, to gas tungsten, which is TIG welding, gas metal arc, MIG welding, and also flux core. We introduce those different processes so they can be proficient in them, depending on which industry that they're going into. We also introduce fabrication, where they get their hands into actually working with the equipment that we have. They might be on the smaller side, but the same processes, the same setup, the same maintenance actually follows them along, whether it's a 60-ton Cincinnati brake or a 105-ton ironworker, where they can punch holes and shear. We also have shears, 3/8 shears. We have band saws. We can do plasma cutting, whether it's be manual or we can actually do it in the plasma table, we use CNC for it. And we can also take the same program and put it in our water jet where they can cut precision parts out with water and granite. We also introduce oxy-fuel cutting where they can get proficient using a torch, lighting it, using it, getting their hands in there and being proficient in that. And also, at the end of their second semester, they can go on and get a certification. Now, certification is like your driver's license. You might know how to drive the car, but without a certification, you're not going to be able to weld on buildings and bridges. So we offer AWS-style certification, and we're one of 4 places that can give the DOT test for the state of Connecticut. So if you're getting into construction or in that type of realm, we can give you the certification that you can weld on bridges and in state buildings. So.
What kind of companies do our students usually go to?
Well, there's a variety, whether it's, we can go to Electric Boat, we can go to Pratt Whitney, we can go to the different trades, whether it's ironworking, boilermakers, sheet metal, anywhere that uses welding, they're always knocking our door to employ our people.
Very good. Thank you, Rick. We're now going to hear from Chris Foster. He's a part of our machining program. He also has a great deal of knowledge in the world of additives, so he's going to talk a little bit about our program and the opportunities available to the machining students who come to us to earn their certificate.
Good evening, Mary.
Good evening.
Some of the things that we normally do is we bring students in and we train them for manufacturing, primarily machining. That's all encompassing. We have people that go directly out into inspection. We have people that go out into all sorts of machining. So a lot of times people come in and they don't necessarily know where they're going, but we give them a wide variety of different avenues to move into from the training they get, which is a very high percentage of our students are out there working. About 45% of the time they'll be physically working on machinery. And the machinery we have, state-of-the-art, we have over 100 machines in our new facility. Again, Mary will be kind enough to invite pretty much anybody because we give tours every single day. Nice opportunity for people to come through. Showing them the best, probably the machinery, and we have no machinery that's old and antiquated. Pretty much everything we have is new. We have Mazak 5-axis, we have an Integrex. On the floor, 100 machines on the floor, and when you see it, it's staggering to see what we have now. Very, very wonderful machines and machines that are perfect for training. We have people CNC lathes, we have people on CNC vertical machining centers. We spend an awful lot of time in both the lab and the classroom. We have the latest and greatest software. People are going to be learning how to program on Vericut. Later they'll get a little Mastercam. But the main thing that we've learned, again, it's a refined program. The thing that they've learned is to get 15 people in a classroom and take 15 people out on a floor is not really productive. What they do is 16 people, you split them half and half. 8 people go out on the floor with one instructor, 8 people go into the classroom with another instructor, and they're out there for the best part of the day, back and forth switching over. So they do a wonderful job of the training as far as CNC is concerned. Metrology, people are going to be out there, they're going to be measuring. People have to learn. We have a wide variety of people that come in with varying capabilities. People come in with no capability. People come in with very good capability. We have people that come in with manual machining skills that need the CNC training to go back out and get a better job. That's kind of the beauty. Everybody fills in, and the teamwork that's involved helps because one person comes in with bad math skills, everybody comes in with bad math skills. But everybody gets together and finds a way to get through the program. Our main focus is getting people the training they need. If they do need extra help, they get extra help. They don't get disgruntled and feel that they're getting nowhere. They continue to get better at what they're working on. That works out extremely well. Again, we have many different facets of very different, varying skills going out and getting jobs. Some people, and the good part is sometimes people feel that I'm really good at CNC. Some people feel that they're good and inspection. Other things that we have that I mentioned. There's additive manufacturing. It's not there yet. It's coming. It's coming in a big way. We have, in our additive lab right now, we have well over $500,000 worth of equipment. That's going to grow. Within the next probably 3 to 6 months, we'll be getting an EOS 290. We'll be able to melt metal. EOS 290 is not the absolute best machine on the market, but it's a machine everyone else is using. So that's what we will be looking for. We will be looking for training the next generation of additive technicians. The other thing is, as far as our software, again, we have the latest and greatest of everything. We are getting, our SolidWorks is there. We've used it for years. We're in the process of bringing Magix in. Magix is a intricate software for setting up builds in metal machines. That is coming. Again, it's a tricky software. It'll be interesting to get everybody the opportunity to get their hands on the software. We're also working on NX. NX is another software we've had the opportunity of taking a look at. That's a higher end software. It is much higher than SolidWorks. We're working on that problem to get that up and running now. And again, getting all the software to work on our computers, which, again, we've been very lucky to get someone from the Board of Regents to come in and help us trying to get the latest and greatest computers and the computers that will work the best with our software. At this point, that's here. I mean, we've been gifted with this gentleman. So to get everything to run on our computers is wonderful. So if you're looking for training, if you're looking for machining training, come in and take a look at us. You're going to find our ability to get people out and get jobs is very, very good.
Thank you, Chris. That was very helpful. Now we're going to talk to Gary Ravicki. He's our department chair for the electromechanical department, and that is our one certificate that is 3 semesters. Welding and machining are 2 semesters, and so Gary's is 3 semesters because the need for electronics and electromechanical is so great that, but job placement is wonderful in that department as well, and Gary's going to give us a little information on that.
Hi, I'm Gary Ravicki. Thank you, Mary. And the equipment that we have is new equipment that reflects what a person would see as an electromechanical technician out in the field. We have the motor controls, PLCs, which are programmable logic controllers. We have relay systems, CNC trainers, pneumatics, hydraulics, a lot of what you're going to see. And we show you the basics on all of those. An electromechanical technician is what most companies are looking for at this time. They're looking to have the technician be able to repair the entire machine, not just the electrical part or not just the mechanical part. They have hydraulics, pneumatics, electronic circuitry in the machine, electrical components such as the motor and relays, as well as the electronics, which is the brain of it. Most of the newer machines all have a computer-based system, and we give you the basics on how all of that stuff works. We have a new area coming up in spring of 2018 that will be even more refined and have more equipment in it that we can better expose the students to what an electromechanical technician will do. We have a mechatronic system which deals with almost everything that you would find in industry. It does handshaking between different operations of an automated machine, because as time goes on, machines are going to get more and more automated, where you need less input from an operator, and the machine will do a lot of the work itself, and the operator just has to verify what the that the machine is doing everything correctly. It will deal with both the communications, which is all network-based communication between the different segments of the machine, as well as, because one section can't start working till the other section is through, and you'll get a good flow of the material moving. The need for electromechanical technicians is high. Every week I get another company calling, asking if we have anybody ready that can go there and work with their equipment. And it's very satisfying to see that we're highly regarded in the industry, in the local industry, that we've placed people in a lot of different companies in the area, and they're still looking for, there's currently in Connecticut probably about 1,200 openings for a maintenance technician in industry in Connecticut, and another 2,000 in Massachusetts.
Wow.
So there is a lot.
Yeah.
We teach you how to troubleshoot a machine. A machine has many parts, and a lot of the problems can mask themselves as something different. So what we try to teach you is a proper diagnosis flow to be able to tell where something is actually broken, because sometimes something broken over here will show over here. And you want to be able to understand how the machine works, how things are put together, how the sequence works, and that's what we try to teach you. And that way, when you go out into industry, it doesn't matter what the machine is that you're working on, everything works the same. Gears, sprockets, chains, pulleys, they all work the same no matter what the circumstance. And you'll have that base core understanding of how these things operate, and be able to diagnose whether you've got a chain slipping and the tension is wrong, whether a belt is worn out, whether a contactor or relay isn't working properly, whether it's a problem in a program on a PLC, or if it's a problem with an input or output on a PLC. And we're highly into moving towards the robotics end of things. As automation increases, robotics comes more and more into play. They're safer for workers. If the robot is lifting heavy things, you don't get that repetitive strains that you've gotten in the past. And how robots work, whether it's servo motors, stepper motors, and how the program in the robot affects the movements of the robot. Also, and this is the biggest thing that we try to stress to our students, is safety. You're working with sometimes high voltage, and we want the students to be able to be comfortable with that voltage, but use the proper safety techniques, the proper, what they call PPE, which is personal protective equipment, and when and how you should use whatever level is necessary depending on the voltage that you're exposed to. And
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick, Gary, and Chris. That was such valuable information, I think. And, for those of you watching, we really do encourage everyone to come in if you really want to know more about a specific program, and come in and shadow a day. We're one of those places that says come on in for the day and try it out. We can move you from welding to electromechanical to machining, see where your fit may be, maybe understand more of the terminology you're hearing tonight that might sound a little bit like you've never heard it before. The opportunities are endless. I know for myself, as they've all mentioned, the companies are calling. We have more spots for students who graduate our program than we're able to give to the companies. So we need people, and hopefully this program has inspired you a little bit to come and learn more. We are having an open house at the college on November 9th, Thursday, November 9th, from 5:30 to 7:30. At that time, we will be offering tours of our facility along with information. We are enrolling for next semester. Classes start January 17th for the spring semester. So anytime between now and then, come in, stop by. If you can't make it on the 9th, come in any day. We're there Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Stop in, we'll give you a tour, and you can see more about what we do. Also, the incumbent worker training, we do work with a lot of companies. So if you're a company watching this and you say, wow, I think some of my employees could benefit from training that Asnuntuck can offer them, please come by, give us a call, and see what we can do. We have our instructors who go out to a variety of companies around the area, as well as people coming to us, Eppendorf, Plastipack. We go out to Pratt & Whitney. We go out to, where are there some other places we go that you've gone, Chris? Where's somewhere you've gone?
I've gone out to Aerogear.
Aerogear, yeah.
A couple of companies in Colchester.
I've gone out to TTM and Stafford Springs.
So, and then Rick works with Pratt & Whitney now, doing some certification for their welders down at Pratt & Whitney. So we have a lot of resources for companies that we may be able to help you with. So please give us a call and see what we can do. Another avenue that we're really trying to focus on is training the future workforce. And we do run a College Connections program and a 5th-year program. In College Connections, we have a variety of school systems in the area coming to our school at Asnuntuck for the end of their day, their 6th, 7th, 8th period of the day, usually 12:30 to 1:30 time frame, and they come to one of the various programs we offer and earn dual credit. So with us, they'll earn high school credit along with the college credit and be able to start their certificate with us while still in high school. So they really get a feeling for it. And of the students who come, many of them then will enroll in our program full time and complete the certificate and be a little bit ahead and cost them a little bit less than they would once they graduate. So it's really a great program. We also do, Chris will talk about this one a little bit. He works in the 5th-year program going out to the schools, and he'll tell you a little bit about what he does there.
In the 5th-year program and the college, kind of a prelude to the College Connections, one of the wonderful things about the 5th-year program is you're earning credit in high schools. When you're earning the high school credits, preparing to go to College Connections, you're kind of getting everything set up. The way it's set up, if you get your college credits going through the last few years of high school, it's possible for you to do one full, complete year at Asnuntuck and come out with an associate's. And again, it's very portable, like Mary mentioned, it's very portable. There's pretty much almost every college in Connecticut will take the course credits. And the beauty of that is you're going to start out as a full junior, which makes it really, really easy. So it's the other thing that maybe wasn't mentioned is if you go through our College Connection program, there's scholarships available. Pretty much everybody who goes through the College Connection program who's gone through in the past has come through and been able to go through. It's possible for, and I like to mention this, it's possible for you to go through the College Connection program and go through Asnuntuck and get out and have absolutely no money involved. The only thing that's involved in this is going to be your time and effort. And again, there's so many companies that are looking for people. It's possible for you to go as an associate, go through and get a bachelor's degree. The beauty of this is if you do it right, you won't have anything involved. I mean, this is an opportunity for young people. The capability of there's so many opportunities out there for manufacturing right now. People are willing to pay for you to go to school to make sure that they get you when you come out. That's really interesting. Again, the amount of jobs that are available in the state of Connecticut for manufacturing, welding. I mean, these are capabilities that when you come out of school, you're not going to question where you're going. The question is, when am I going? How am I going to get there? What am I going to get paid? What's waiting for me at the end of the rainbow? And it's in a lot of cases, like we're finding out with a lot of people, if you're going out and you're looking for a job, you're not going to be getting one opportunity, you'll be getting multiple, so you're having choices. So this is what's out there. Fifth-year program, capability of getting out and doing 1 full year at Asnuntuck, getting an associate's, getting a job almost right away. This is here. This is a good capability that we're offering students. And again, we're also in different schools in the area. We're also having the opportunity to work with some of the really wonderful. You've got people in Enfield in some of the school systems that are second to none as far as tech ed STEM programs, and they're distilling in young people the ability to do some really interesting things. Sixth grade in Enfield, for the most part, everybody came out with really good coding and really good. Everybody got animation. This was awesome. I wish I could take the course.
Very cool. And we also do go into even the younger grades and try to expose as much as we can in the middle schools, and really realize that manufacturing is a viable career, and we want the younger people to realize that this can give them a career. Many of the companies, like Chris said, pay for education. So we just hope that what we're giving you today is to realize that if you don't know a lot about manufacturing, we really would invite you to come in and learn and tour and see what we do and try it out, because the companies are there. It's a way to have a career for the rest of your life, and have a career that will pay for you to stay in Connecticut and have. There really are. It's true. Looking for women, minorities. There's a place for everyone. Women, they really love. There's not enough women in manufacturing. That is true. I should plug that. There is definitely not enough, and the companies are looking for women. So if you're at all interested in any of that, please, again, come out and see us, see what we do, take a tour. And if we can do anything for you to try to help you with your needs at the companies, if you're watching this, please let us know if any training needs are out there, or you have even a class. If all of a sudden you need someone to take a blueprint course, or you want to take a CAD course in SolidWorks, that is also a way to definitely do that. So again, thank you to Rick and Gary and Chris for coming here tonight with me. I appreciate all of you who are watching tonight, and we do hope you give us a call and come see and take a tour with us. I'm going to show you, I know they put it up on the screen, that's the tour, our new building. There's a picture they're going to show in the credits. We are located behind the main campus at Asnuntuck. So when you come in to the driveway, take a right off of the rotary there and come around back, and you'll be able to see our new building. And then we also are doing construction on a brand new, like Gary said, electromechanical suite, as well as we're expanding our welding program so that we can handle more students as well as college connections. We're going to go into a variety of different areas. So again, thank you for watching, and have a good night.
Thank you, Mary.
So close it can take you so far.